So this is what it's like to be on the moon. Today we're talking about Shiba Inu. It's up huge once again, making a major spike out of nowhere. What is going on? Elon Musk, Shiba Inu, talking about it right here in this video, so make sure you guys stay tuned. What's going on, guys? Patrick here, and well, today we are reporting live from my office on the moon. I moved my office from Hawaii to the moon because of Shiba Inu. Now, I posted about Shiba Inu here on the channel back in May, June, July, how I was buying Shiba Inu, how I bought over 100 million Shiba Inu, and how, well, it's making a major move today. So you can see here on Coin Market Cap right now, we're showing that Shiba Inu is up 60% on the day, and it's booming right now. And you can see down here the chart making some big major moves. The overall volatility, the volume, the action, it's all going on here with Shiba Inu right now. And you can see back in May, I started talking about Shiba Inu and how I bought 100 million. I might have bought some more, actually. I don't know, it's just been loading up. Been buying and buying and buying. Why not? Just keep loading up that big old bag. Once you have 100 million, you might as well have 200 or 300 or maybe even a billion at that point. Last few days, Shiba Inu is up over around 150%. You can see the high there on the daily candle, and this overall move right now we got going on. It's been respecting the EMAs and the overall trend pretty beautifully here. We had a move yesterday, pushed up to this level, that 0.0001488. And then pulled back to the EMAs, consolidated really nicely there, went sideways, and then had that beautiful breakout of that kind of bull flag there. And that's exactly what we want to see, obviously, is that big old beautiful move on Shiba Inu pushing up there, and then now pushing up to that 0.002. 0.00002. It's a lot of zeros, not a lot of numbers, but we're moving up, as you can see. As you look here on the chart, over the last few months, the weeks, or whatever you want to call it, we had pretty much just this beautiful consolidation. If you look on the daily chart, you can see it a little bit better. Had this beautiful consolidation pretty much at this 0.00007 area, or it's like 0.0000007 at that level, just consolidating basically for a couple months, like right around there. And that's when I was loading up and just kind of slowly averaging and just buying with some extra profits or some extra cryptocurrency that I had and things like that. So Shiba Inu now is just been popping off to the moon. And if you look back here in May, this is the original kind of move that we saw, the big FOMO that went from this level down here, that 0.00001 up to 0.0003. And what's really insane is at one point Shiba Inu was up like 30 or 40 or 50,000% at one point the year in May. And you can see today, I mean, it's looking very interesting at this point, especially all that consolidation there at that level, and then this out of nowhere, this huge major spike. So we're sitting very, very pretty right now. Loving this. We had some news as well. Like, this news came out today. I mean, this news is kind of just like, I think MSN or these websites just kind of want to feed into the whole Shiba Inu craze or the cryptocurrency craze. And they talked about how Shiba Inu is up 50% in the last 24 hours. And the market cap is about $5.1 billion. And they talk about on Reddit, you know, the paper hands and all these things. And we basically already know all of this stuff and the idea of everything that is going on with Shiba Inu and cryptocurrency. But I want to give you guys a little update on kind of, since I put out this video back there in May, was really kind of the last time I talked about Shiba Inu. And then we basically just consolidated that whole time. And then now we're off to the races again. So if you missed out on this move, well, you had plenty of time to load the boat here at that level. And now pushing up there. So obviously the question is, how high can Shiba Inu go? How high can this possibly go? The one thing you have to remember about this right now, guys, is the total supply on Shiba Inu is pretty insane. I know they've talked about doing burns, and over time the Shiba Inu will be burnt on transactions and different staking and things. Definitely interesting, because they have, you know, some very interesting things going on now with their swaps, and they've got this whole decentralized meme token deal. And I want to, again, talk about how, you know, I've never gotten paid by Shiba Inu. They've not paid me. They haven't reached out to me or anything like that. This is not a paid promotion. I basically ended up buying Shiba Inu back there in June, July because of the insane move. And a friend of mine actually invested. I think he invested like $80 to $100 or something, like $100 in this, and ended up making like $80,000 in profit. He bought back there in the beginning of the year, and you can see that big insane move. It went up like 15,000% at that point. So the question now is, how much higher can this really go? Like I said, the supply is massive, obviously. For me, I would expect, for me as an investor, what I would be looking for is a breakout over this all-time high. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I think this is going to go to $1 million, or I think it's going to go, to $1, or even at that point, $1 is like quadrillion. You got to think the supply. So we got to be realistic here. And I think, trying to retest that all-time high would be very, very possible. And then it's a question of, what does the project do from there? Do they start to do the burns? Do they start to work on the overall, kind of getting that overall supply smaller? And really the question now is, how much higher can this go on this run? And right now, the hype and all of that. The thing about Shiba Inu that it's got going for it right now, the big deal that I think really is helping Shiba Inu right now is Coinbase. Coinbase listed Shiba Inu, and now you can buy and sell Shiba Inu on Coinbase, which makes it very, very popular and very, very easy because people can see it and be like, wow, it's 0.00001 or whatever it is, and they could buy it for really, really cheap, where someone could buy 1 million Shiba Inu tokens for a couple $100, and they think, this is a much better opportunity than buying, Bitcoin and things like that, because of how much they can get. And that's not always the case here, Just because you can buy millions and millions of a token doesn't mean that it's going to have millions and millions of dollars in value in the future. So obviously, we got to be very understanding of the overall supply. If there's a lot of supply and the demand is still high, the demand is still high by all means. The demand is high. Supply is very, 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 very high. You're looking at quadrillion, trillion, whatever it is. It's insane, the amount of supply. So the whole hype and the meme around this, Shiba Inu, obviously there's a lot of supporters, a lot of people buying and holding, and we'll see what happens in the future. This was definitely I would say a gamble, a big, massive gamble. I talked about in other videos. It's basically, throw a couple $1,000s at this. If it goes up 10,000%, you get a $1,000 investment, it goes up 10,000%. You're chilling. You're feeling really, really good about it at that point. So it'll be very kind of interesting to see what happens here with Shiba Inu over the next few weeks and days. Or is this, kind of the pop and then another big dump back down? That's the $1 million question. So if you guys haven't already, do me one big favor. Hit that like button, subscribe button if you want to learn more about the channel and all that fun stuff. Do it right now. Let's go.